Get ready, folks, for a rant review. Here is Jimmie Johnson's 2014 horrible quality Lowe's Chevrolet SS. Howdy, folks. It's Diecastbuffet here again, and welcome to a Nascar Diecast review. This is a little bit of a throwback here, guys. This is Jimmie Johnson's 2014 Lowe's. I guess you call it the Lowe's alternate, the Lowe's white Chevrolet SS. And I tell you what, man, this paint scheme, it's been a few years since we've seen it on track, but it is beautiful, man. I mean, look at that beautiful blue stripe across the nose and the bonnet there, as some of the folks across the seas might say. Wow. This diecast, though, is on the, WLS mode, I think, so get ready for a rant here. But yeah, this is 2014. Let's go ahead and get it right out of the box. Oh, God! Look at that WLS mold. Oh my God. So we got the giant balloon tires on this one, folks. You got paint chips. I mean, whatever the heck this is, good God. The only thing I'm seeing so far I'm liking is that beautiful blue. That blue is fantastic. But God, you got balloon tires, the Goodyear logos. I don't even know. It's got freaking, it's got crinkles. Oh my God, what the heck's going on with the right rear over here? Good. Literally, they took a chunk out of the American ethanol ring. Well, so yeah, this is the WLS mold. This was known as, back in yesteryear, this was the bad mold, right? This is the PTC's bad cousin, right? I tell you what, this mold is no good. So over here to the nose of this Chevrolet, you got Lowe's right there. You got the beautiful little blue stripes there. I really like that. It's almost like a metallic look, but I don't think it is metallic. I do think it's just straight decal, as the bottom of the car is painted white, so all the blue is decal. I don't think they have the technology to do that, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. So you got the beautiful dark blue right there. You go right to the front. I love this. The Chevrolet SS right there, it's actually in blue, as well as the 48. That is very good looking. You could see the little line there for the decal wrap, unfortunately. Looks like a custom diecast almost, where you can see that little crinkle line. Got Moog Mail Comp, Sunoco, got Hendrick Motorsports there. You got the 48s. But yeah, you could definitely tell this is on the bulky WLS mold, which back in 2014, this was a very popular thing, unfortunately. But yeah, you could see the whole bottom grill piece here is a little bit too high up. But it doesn't look too bad. And then over here to the left side of this diecast, and good God, look at that B-post there. I mean, wow. It looks like a freaking raptor took a bite out of it there. I mean, good God, that thing is all types of screwed up. I mean, they couldn't even get the decal wrap around the rear side window. I mean, look at that. It looks like a snub nose. It looks like a Gen 4 window. I mean, you got a very sloppy Lowe's logo there. Got a crinkle there. You got paint splat there. You got a, what the heck is that? A freaking acne on the E there. I mean, they couldn't even trim the decal wrap around the left rear there. I mean, good God, you got a little bit of some scraping down here, it looks like. Wow. And that Goodyear logo, I mean, that is no good. I mean, the whole decal right there, you can see the little overlap, but I mean, that thing's not even on the fender well, guys. So you got Jimmie Johnson there. You got his Twitter, and I think that's his Facebook logo there. You got Hendrick Motorsports, Exalta, Bosch, Simeons, and Freightliner. Got Valvoline there. Got Cobalt, Lowe's, My Lowe's. Who remembers that? I do. I got Mechanics Wear, NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, NASCAR Race Car, Holly E-Fi, Freescale, Edelbrock, Jegs, 3M, and Duralast brakes. That's pretty cool. I remember these little side inserts they had on the Chevrolet SS. They don't have them on the Camaros, but the Mustangs kind of adopted that in 2019. But I mean, look how ugly the tires are. I mean, for one, the font is completely incorrect, for one. Like, this is the type of font you would see in a parking lot on the concrete. These giant balloon tires, and I tell you what, these things, they look like poop. Let me show you what I mean here. This is a EL mold Gen 6 wheel. Obviously, it's for one of the Buffet Racing South cars. But you can see it's obviously smaller, but the Goodyear font is much more crisp. It's actually got a three-dimensional detail to it. Very nice. But then you look at this and think of like a parking spot logo in the middle of Houston or something like that. I mean, just wow. And then over here to the back end of this car, and it just gets worse. I've seen these cars, right, and they're chipped up like unbelievably. Cars chipped up so bad, and you want to know why? It's because the clear coats on these things are garbage. If you took a 2003 Hot Wheels 164 NASCAR and you compare it to this, the Hot Wheels car almost has like an enamel automotive grade clear coat. While this, they could have just used a freaking crayon for all I know. It's got Cobalt logo there. That thing's all screwed up, got a freaking hair. Whatever the heck's going on the right rear there, I don't even know what that's supposed to say. I mean, it's all blurry. I got the 48 there. I mean, this thing is just all kinds of screwed up, man. Wow, I mean, what is this? Like, literally, what is this? Like, is it that's part of the mold. Like, what is this? It's like the metal, like they didn't break it off the casting. Like, what is this? And then over here to the right side of this diecast in classic, you know, WLS fashion, of course, you got the B-post decal. It's too far up. The Jimmie Johnson logo is a little bit wonky jaw there, so that's always fine and dandy. I still can't get it. It's literally, it's got like a freaking mushroom on the bottom of the right rear there, so that's always good. The decal doesn't even go all the way down to the bottom here, so the whole decal wrap is a little too high up. The Goodyear logo, well, if I thought it was bad over here, good lord, it's almost on the contingencies. Actually, I think it's underneath the contingencies. Wow. That's a no-go. And I tell you what, that's a hard decal to put on the cars. But if they can make 70,000 Dale Jr. cars in 2003 and they not have probably more than 100 of them have that issue, Lionel could do it with a couple hundred Jimmie Johnson cars. Just saying. But yeah, you got your exhaust pipes there. I mean, I think it's actually flat. I don't even know if it has the detail. I think it does have a little detail there. The NASCAR race car logo. Good God, that thing's way off center. And then over here to the roof of this diecast, you got the 48 there. You got these stripes. I love the stripes on this. They just, you know, kind of wrap across the nose. Very similar to Chase Elliott's Camaro stripes he runs with the Mountain Dew car and whatnot. But it goes across, you know, the hood. It goes up here to the roof of the car. You got the 48 there. They cut out the middle there so you could see the 48 more prominently. And I would say the white on this car is more like a cream white. It's not like a snow white. So it does have like a slight, I would say like just like, it almost looks like a drop of yellow in it, right? And I don't think it's because it's faded. I think it's just, you know, the color they wanted for the car. You got Lowe's right there on the roof flaps, but I gotta say, man, that front windshield banner looks horrible. I mean, yeah, you got the reflective Chevrolet bow ties. That looks great, but what is this? What is this? Like, the worst font you could find on Microsoft Paint? I mean, it's not even the accurate font. Like, are you kidding me, man? Like, if you want to put the proper, you know, front windshield banners on a diecast, check this out. Look at this. So this is a Chase Elliott 2016 playoff car. Look at that. That's a Ford, you know, slash font. Sure, it's a Twitter handle, but at least you got some sort of, you know, font there that's actually recognizable. I mean, just really, that's just lazy by Lionel there. That is just straight up lazy. And then over here on the deck lid, I mean, what the heck is this? Like the whole Lowe's decal. I mean, the stripe's supposed to go here and here. This thing is all loosey-goosey on the deck lid. I mean, good God. Is that supposed to be a hood pin, I think? I don't even know, guys. This is just classic Lionel WLS mold quality. Alrighty, folks, so, yeah, this diecast, I tell you what, man, the WLS mold, the PTC molds, it's the worst NASCAR mold probably since the Racing Champion molds from the 1990s. Those were, I mean, the tires were bigger than these. I mean, the whole car was small, but it had giant tires. These things, just quality, I mean, if you actually, like, chipped up these cars, these things are just going to fall apart. They're just going to peel apart. Even the clear coats on these things feel very, and I repeat, very thin. You can just tell by the texture of the decals. I build custom cars. I can tell when you feel the decals, like this, it's this whole part, it's abrasive. This is going to not stand the test of time. Meanwhile, those good old Gen 4 Hot Wheels NASCAR diecasts and the action cars and Winter Circle cars from yesteryear, guess what? They're going to keep on trucking, man. You know, when people say, you know, like OBB or Race Day 2011, they say, oh, this is a crap mold. This is what we're talking about. This is the crap mold, the WLS mold. from 2014. Anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you never miss any of my new uploads. Appreciate all the love and support for the channel. Hope you're having a great one. This is, well, this is a interesting diecast, to say the least. Diecastbuffet, signing off.